Hi there, it's Carol here bringing you another video. I've just made this box and I wanted to share it with you. It's so simple and cute. Say simple, it did take me a few times to work out the measurements. Have I got? That's what my measurements will look like. And I got this one wrong and then I had to do some more. Luckily I used non-Stampin' Up and I tested it out. I wanted to make a separate box and a lid, but that would mean more than 12 by 12 card, and I've only got one sheet of each of this, so I had to do the lid attached, which is fine. It's worked out really well. And what's inside is this beautiful, and I know you can't smell it, but it's exotic mango and it smells wonderful, and I thought it went with the card. It goes with the designer paper, so just smells so gorgeous. Then that goes in there, and then I'm going to show you how I got that silver card there, because I didn't actually have any silver and I didn't want to use ribbon. So let's show you how I made it. Now that one is mango and I've used that card, and then I bought this one as well, and this one is vanilla orchid, and that one's a bit darker, so I've chosen, let's get rid of all my silly measurements. I've used this designer paper, which is called Sweet Soireé Speciality Designer Paper, and I've used quite a lot of it, look, and that's what I had left out, the 12 by 12. It's wedding cake and beautiful blue flowers. It's just really pretty. I really like that one as well. So I had one sheet of this left, so I'm going to use this one. Right, let's get a candle out the way. Let's get this one out the way. Bring in my trimmer. Now, I do need my measurements actually. Right, you do need it at 12 by 7 3/4. 7 3/4. Okay, so you get that much left over to play with later. Now, make sure my blade goes away. On this 7 3/4 side, you need to score it at 2 1/4 and 5 1/2. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Now on the long side, you need to score it at 2 1/4, 5 1/2, then 7 3/4, then at 11. Now that's all the scoring done, so that's easy, she says. Now I fold everything before I cut, because I find that easier for me. If you're a person that likes to cut first then fold, then you do that. Do what you find easy. Okay, so now you've got this. So you've got a small end here. That's the lid. That doesn't look right. Something wrong. What have I done? Yeah, something wrong. Oh, dear me. Let's have a look. What did I do wrong? 2 1/4, 5 1/2. They're right. And 7 3/4. Yeah, didn't do 7 3/4. What did I do? I did 8 1/4. How crazy is that? Right, I'm going to do 7 3/4, and then I did do 11 correctly. Right, okay. I'm just going to have an extra line on it. I've got no more paper, so that'll just be tough. So I need to know so that's now going to be my lid with that line on. That'll be fine. It'll be fine, she says. Right, this small piece is your lid. That's the bit that is going to be tucked in. Okay. Now, if that's going to be tucked in, that needs to be, so the small ones need to be notched. This one needs to be notched and cut in half. Okay, so notch, we are notching. That one we are not. This big one here, that is the base, we're not notching that big one. Okay, I'll show you. Cut that one in half. Then that one, we're not. These little ones we are. Okay, let's do that again. So the big one we're not, but the little one we are. I'll show you when I've finished. Right, a little bit of waste. It's not a lot. Now, get that out there. Right, so can you see what we've got? So we've got that bit that's going to be tucked in. There's your lid, and that's your base of your box. Okay, so we need a few things. We need, I'm still using my corner round of my old one because I like it. And if that's going to be the lid, then that's going to need 3/4 of an inch punch, just a semicircle out of there. Now to put it together. Right, fast fuse. I fast fused all of this. These, they're quite deep because of the depth of the candle. I've been doing fast fuse fine. There you go. My husband is outside washing the decking, so I'm staying in here out the way. Now, line the crease line up with that. That's why you don't want to notch this base one. Line that up so it fits. Line this one up, and then there you go. Okay, so now you've got your lovely box base, and that's when you see you can, if you want to, do that then. I did it on the other one. Now these should just, because you've notched these you should tuck in. It does take, just sometimes, because this join here, you do need to maybe notch a bit more. Maybe I didn't notch enough the last time. There you go, that's much better, look. And then that goes in. That's your box, see? All's good. Now, and that little, having that little semicircle out there means you can just do that. It's so much easier. Now, where did I put the candle? Candle fits. Looks amazing. Now, what I wanted was, I put from the heart, because I'm going to gift these to somebody, and I wanted it in silver to match the silver all around it, but I didn't have any silver card, so I'll show you what I did. I took a piece of Whisper White and Versamark embossing powder. The words are from Petal Palette. I love this set. It's a one of two, so the others are all pictures, and I just love it. I use it quite a lot. I don't know why I've got glue on it. I'll have to get that off in a minute. And I'm using the From the Heart. So let's get that on. Versamark. Put some powder on it. See, I didn't, what didn't I do? I didn't use the embossing buddy because I decided There you go. Didn't use it. And that's when you end up with all these bits. And it doesn't save you any time, because then you've got to get a brush and brush it away. That'll do. See, sometimes Carol thinks she doesn't need to do certain steps, and that's when she goes wrong. So let's heat emboss this. There you go. And then I used, now I can never remember the name of these punches, so I've made myself a little crib sheet. Well, it gives me all the codes, it gives me everything on here. So where is it? There it is. It is the classic label. There you go. And you just put it in, line it up and pinch it out. As you can see, what I did here, that's what I'm going to show you what I did. I got the Versamark and I put it in to the Whisper White. I put the Whisper White into it and I'm pressing it down. Then I just covered it in silver embossing powder like that. Let me get rid of this, because you just know I'm going to spill it. Oh, I am today, I think. Right. Now, emboss that and heat that. I hope you could see that changing. And then all I did was get this punch again and punch two out. Simple. And you've just made your own silver paper. How simple is that? She says. Then what I did actually use Tombow, but I don't think I'm going to. I mean, I used my fast fuse, but I think I'm going to use Tombow. And my Tombow doesn't want to come out. Yesterday it was spitting glue at me, so maybe that meant it had finished. Always got another one on hand that I can use. Always got two on the go, I'm afraid. Right. So, see, you can't see that line anymore. There's only you and me that knows it's there, look. Just put those down like that. And then that one. Now I've got 2 gifts to give away. How cool is that? And they've got the most beautiful scented candle in them. How wonderful. So I hope you enjoyed that video. That's the way of making a box out of your 12-inch card, because if I'd have wanted to do this, I needed something like 13 and a half, and I didn't have enough, and I didn't want to glue 2 pieces together. So I hope you've enjoyed that video. Take care. Bye.